I'm mid doing homework right now, and before I want to start it, I just want to make this video real quick before I forget about it. So, yesterday I watched a TV show called The Penguin on HBO Max, and I have heard that this show has gotten a lot of hate. Not really, actually. The only people who are hating on it is IGN. And most of the people who I watch on here, or most of the people who I know in person, which is not a lot of people who has watched the show, actually liked it a lot. So that I said to myself, you know what? I'm gathering my entire family, which is just my dad, and my dad and I we watch The Penguin because I like to watch shows with him, not because I can't watch, anime shows. Now, keep in mind, I have watched rated R shows by myself, like Deadpool, like Babylon, like The Wolf of Wall Street. So I'm a very big boy, a big, growing, mature guy who can watch movies like that. But I want to tag my dad along, just to ride the journey with me. And I have seen the first 5 episodes of The Penguin, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this is like one of the best shows I have probably seen this year. This show is actually really, really good. Now, before I talk about more about this show, I wanna get the elephant out of the room. I want to talk about the elephant in the room. No pun intended if you have seen the show. But I want to talk about the elephant in the room right now. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I haven't watched the Batman. I haven't. I know. I haven't seen the Batman. I haven't seen that movie yet, and I think this show has actually a lot of resemblance in from the Batman because this actually takes place after that Batman, and something about like the Riddler like blowing up buildings. I believe so. Is about like the when like the little when the Riddler, I can't say the name. The Riddler died, and something about like explosions a lot, like the explosions of like the big like at the end of the movie, which I have not seen. Something about like explosions is actually a very big part of the show to a certain extent, maybe the beginning. But yeah, point is I haven't seen the movie, so now I'm actually thinking about like if I should probably watch the movie so I can understand what's going on. So, if you guys don't know, the Penguin is a very like a mafia type thing. So this show is like like I don't know, The Sopranos meets Arkham, not Arkham, I'm stupid, meets Gotham, and that's what it is, and it's pretty good. So you follow up my thought. So you follow about like I think like 3 people. You follow a you follow a lady named Sophia. I think she's like maybe up there with like the Penguin. She's like her and the Penguin are like the big main characters. Like they share like the exact same role. They just said, you know what, if we name it the Penguin, people will know about it. So that's what happened to the Penguin. But obviously, it follows Sophia and the Penguin, also known as Oswald. I think Oswald as a character is pretty cool. I like this guy. This guy, like he's a bad guy. Like keep in mind he is a Batman villain, so he has that bad guy gene in him. But like as a story itself, I think Oswald is a really nice good, a really nice character. I also like Sophia. Her backstory and her like entire arc is really cool, and she makes a perfect antagonist for this show. And then we have like probably someone who I have not like expected to see in this, like someone who I have not like could expect to see in a show like this, which is who is Victor. I think Victor was this actually like an out of nowhere character that just showed up. Like he's like a side piece. He's basically like the driver for the Penguin, and it's so cool like how Victor characterization throughout the entire show is depicted. Like he is seen like in the very beginning, he is seen like an absolutely like nobody, like an actual like teenager, like criminal bad boy guy, and then like next thing you know, skip like 4 episodes, he's actually like a bad boy, badass guy. So it's cool seeing like a cool little character development, and I also like the relationship between Victor and Oswald. Like you can tell that like Oswald was like almost controlling him, and you can tell that like Victor was very scared about this guy because he Victor like helped Oswald with something, and he almost killed this guy. But then throughout the show, they develop like a cool little like mentor student kind of relationship, and then almost like a father son relationship. Like there was this point in the show where, you know what, spoilers, why not? There was this point in the show where Victor was contemplating if he should leave for his girlfriend, and you can tell it like in Oswald's eyes that he was like very sad to hear. Like he was like, oh, you think I'm holding you accountable? You think I'm holding you hostage? Is this what you feel like? Like he was mad. Like he was showing his like penguin side. Like he was a villain. Like, but you can tell like he was sad. Like he wasn't like like a kidnapper kind of like mad. Like he was mad at him, but you can also tell that he was like upset at him. Not upset, but like worried about him. Like he's like sad that he has to leave because they developed such a good relationship with him. So it makes sense. And then when he comes back, Oswald's very happy. Like, oh my god, I knew you would come back, kid. Like, and he's so happy and all that. So the relationship between Oswald and Victor is honestly really cool. I like that a lot. I think that's like maybe my favorite part of the show is that relationship between Penguin and Victor. It's really cool. So the families in here is actually kind of hard to follow because this entire premise of the show is that Oswald, the Penguin, shoots this guy. His name is Alberto, I think Falcon. No, that's not right. I think it was Falcon, Alberto Falcon, which is believe it's the brother of Sophia. So I might not be right because I'm very bad with names, but I believe it was Alberto. It was Alberto. It was the brother of Sophia, and Alberto was making fun of the Penguin. And next thing you know, boom, bam, boom, 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 like 5 shots to his chest. Oswald did because you know, he was laughing at him, and he's like, "Oh, you're making me mad!" And boom, 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 and shot. And then throughout the entire show, he basically he works with Sophia to find out who killed his brother, but on the side like, oh, I killed his brother, and then Sophia has no idea like what's happening. So next thing you know, the next thing leads to another boom, like a cool little plot synopsis. So there's like a lot of things going on. There's so many. It's basically like a mafia meets Gotham. It's a very good show. I don't know like what's what the hate of it. There's like 3 different families, I believe so. There's the Falcons. There's the oh man, I forgot the names already because I suck with them. I know Falcons is the big one. I think that's the one that Oswald's very like with. And there's like 2 other ones. I know there's like the leader was in prison, played by Hank. There was actually like 2 like game superstars in here. If I can call him. So Hank from Detroit Become Human was in this movie. I forgot, not movie, was in this show. I forgot what his name is in real life, but he was in the show. He was Sal. I think he was like the godfather of the mafia boss of a family that they are against. And also the voice of Roshan from Assassin's Creed Mirage was also in this show. I forgot. I don't know the actual names. I know that like Washan's character, or like I think her name was like Taj or something. I know that she's like from Assassin's Creed Mirage, and I actually really like that game. So like seeing her here was kind of like a cool little, oh wow, I never heard Roshan, like the character I know that she plays, like say bad words before, or like seeing her like what she looks like in person. So it was cool. And obviously I saw Hank's character, not Hank, or Sal, or the person who plays Hank and Sal in like Gen V with Paul the Boys, or Detroit Become Human. So I know these characters. It was just kind of cool seeing them. And obviously my dad doesn't really know about that, so I was like, wow, wait, I know this guy, oh, I know that lady. And he was like, what? I mean, it's cool. So I don't know, The Penguin is a good show. I don't know like where all the hate's coming from. It's like a good show that I haven't. I'm stuttering again. The Penguin is a good show. Just to summarize it all in a nutshell, it's a good show. I don't know like where the hate is from. Maybe people can't stand like talking shows, and this is all far from a talking show. It's both talking and it's basically Sopranos meets Arkham. And there's actually some moments in this show where I completely forget that it's part of Gotham, like it's part of DC, like Batman is in this show. Maybe he's somewhere out there. I don't know. We haven't seen Batman yet. I kept like thinking to myself, okay, my crap's about to go down, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Where the frick is Batman? Like, where was this guy at? Like, there was so much like crime happening, and I'm just thinking to myself, where the frick is Mr. Bruce Wayne himself at? Like, where was Robert Pattinson when you need him? So it's cool. You know, you always have that keen eye. Like there were so many like characters that you can think will show up, like Harley Quinn, Joker, obviously Batman, you know, and probably other like other Batman villains. Like I'm not really big into Batman, but I think Two Face. Hopefully, like he's probably in this movie, but not a movie, TV show. But overall, it's cool. Penguin, very good show. Very surprising that it's actually this good, and hopefully, I can watch more of it. I probably won't make a video talking about it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I just want to make this video just shouting out, dumping my points out, and just basically spraying what I have in my mind into a camera video monitoring system. That's it. Thanks for watching. Penguin is a good show. Watch it. Recommend it. Highly recommend it.